Hi, friends. It's Charlene here today to walk through a practice with you around mindful moments. So, when you have a few moments during your day, whether it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, these are some practices that can help to bring you to the present moment. They're energizing from the standpoint of not having our thoughts floating back in the past, or we're worried about something that we said or did, and not running to the future where we're anxious about what might happen tomorrow or this next moment. It's really bringing things here to the present so we can build some energy, some focus, all of those good things when we know how that feels in our body. So we'll be standing up. So make some space and come to a place of standing. So as you find your standing position, just have enough space so that you can move your arms around you. Let your feet start to get settled on the earth. Almost imagining like you're standing in mud or warm sand, your feet kind of settle in. If you don't have shoes on, it's nice to be able to kind of spread your toes a little bit and feel like your feet take up as much room as they can. So feeling that groundedness of feet on the earth, letting the hips kind of come right over the knees, maybe moving those hips around in a little circle one way and the other way, letting the shoulders come right above the hips. And maybe let's have the hands on the shoulders and just make some little circles with the elbows one way and the other way. Beautiful. Let the arms fall down by side. And slide those feet so they're closer together, as long as that still feels balanced to you. If you want to come back out to feet a little bit wider, that's great. We're going to keep some steadiness from hips down. So like from hips down, we're planted in the earth. The top part from the waist up, we're going to start a little bit of movement. Imagining you have like a big, heavy coat on with big, long sleeves. It's maybe 10 sizes too big for you. And thus the sleeves are just going to start to go from one side to the other and wrapping the way around you. And then your eyes can follow the front hand. So as your front hand reaches around your waist or your hips, the eyes and the head can go to that side as well. So you're moving your upper body in this nice rhythmic way of empty coat sleeves. And then the next time you come to the front, maybe let those feet be a little bit wider apart. So wider than hip width apart, getting some good distance between the heels. And let the hips start to move side to side. So you're no longer kind of planted from the hips all the way down. And maybe the heels on the opposite side come up. So if you're to your right, the heel on the left foot comes up. And your arms are kind of wrapping around your waist at this point. And notice what your breath is doing. And maybe you want to guide your breath to inhaling in the front, exhaling the side. So take a deep breath as your arms float out to the side. Exhale as they wrap back around. Breathing through the nose. Then if you want to try it, you could try exhaling through the mouth. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Continuing with this empty coat sleeve. So those arms are just floating from side to side. Next, invite the front hand to come up and tap the shoulder. So the front hand comes up, kind of cupping your hand, just kind of cups right over the shoulder. So just a gentle tap. So this is a lung meridian, and that gentle tap can help with the breath, help to relieve stress, help with lung health. And then the back hand can come right about to your low back, so right around where your kidney is. So a nice little tap to that kidney meridian, nice little tap to the lung meridian. And you're still breathing, maybe inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You can have a deeper bend in the knees if you'd like to try that. That can feel really good. And then we'll start to slow it down a little bit and maybe just allow those hands to wrap around the waist. Just slow down. And the speed of this whole thing is totally your choice. So you can make this go really, really fast on those days where you just need to release something, or it can be really slow and kind of rhythmic. I like to imagine if there's something that I need to let go, maybe it's a conversation, maybe it's an idea, maybe whatever it might be, you can just let that go right off your fingertips, kind of let it fly off. Kind of a nice little practice. And then we'll slow down, start to bring the feet maybe a little closer together if you need some balance. Slower, slower, slower till the arms are by your side. You can either keep hands by side, let your eyes close gently or look towards the earth, or hands can go in your heart. And just notice in this stillness, if you still feel energy moving in your body. So your body's still, but are you still feeling some movement of energy in your body? So no matter what's happening around us, we have this kind of still quiet center in our body, in our mind, part of our mind that's this observer. So just notice that as well. Notice the still quiet spot within. That's just noticing. It's noticing the energy moving, might be noticing your heart beating. Let's come to that place. Notice how you feel, your body, your breath, your mind, your thoughts. Open eyes gently. Let's take a nice deep inhale, just bending the knees, letting the hands come all the way out, all the way up overhead if that feels good, or just part way up. Pausing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then exhaling through the mouth, nice and slow, all the way down. Hands come all the way down to the side. Let those arms float up to a T position. So this is another set of movements that you can do if you have a few minutes throughout the day. So your arms are just kind of floating here. Let the palms face forward, thumbs are facing up towards the sky. Inhale, let the shoulder blades come a little closer together. So feel the shoulder blades sliding across your back, getting a little closer together. And depending how tight or tense you are, there might just be a little tiny movement. So you're just allowing those shoulder blades to come forward, come back so that they're sliding around the back, getting closer together. With this movement, maybe you want to look up in the air. So let the chin tilt up a little bit. And then exhale and let one arm cross over the other, come around and give yourself a hug. Just pausing here for a moment before the next inhale. So then inhale again, and this time cross the other arm over the top. And when you're in this position of this nice hug, maybe tucking the chin, curving the back a little bit. So you're coming in, curving the back. And then inhaling back out, opening the chest, opening the heart, looking up to the sky. Switch the cross of your hands, the other elbow on the top. So this can be a really nice, fast movement where you're inhaling, exhaling. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And this can really generate some energy. We're moving some lymph. Or it can be a really, really slow motion where you're just being very intentional, slowing things down, inhaling one arm on top of the other and then the other hand, giving turns, really breathing intentionally in through the nose and then long exhales through the mouth. So this is your breath, your movement for whatever you need in your body in this moment. It's going to change from moment to moment, from day to day. And the next time you give a little hug, just pause here for a moment. So giving someone else a hug that we love drops our cortisol level. It increases all those wonderful feeling hormones that we release in our body. And giving ourselves a self hug does the same thing. So a nice big self hug is a good way to go anytime during the day. Beautiful. Letting the arms come down. And in this series, we're going to do one more thing together. You can stay standing, or you can come to seated, whatever works for you. So this is a breath, and it's called a skull polishing breath. It's called Kapalabhati. It's a skull polishing breath. And what this breath is really good for is if you're feeling scattered, or if you're feeling very much either very analytical or very creative, and you need to kind of like bring things together to have a balanced brain, balanced things happening in your mind. So our breath is going to be coming from the belly, and it's going to be a quick exhale. So if we can start to practice this in a way like imagining that you're blowing out a candle, like a birthday candle. So we're going to, and the exhale is going to happen. We're deliberately exhaling, and then we're just letting the inhale happen. So we're not purposefully sucking air in. We're just allowing making the exhale, this sharp exhale, and then allowing the inhale to happen. So the exhale comes from the belly. So even hands on belly can help. So take a nice deep inhale through the nose, long exhale through the mouth. So doing it with your mouth is something you can definitely do. And even if you just need a couple breaths during the day, just like feels good. You only have 10 seconds before the next meeting, but it clears your brain. The other way you can do this is through your nose. So you're doing the same kind of breath as you're doing with the exhale through your mouth. It's a quick exhale, but you're doing it through your nose. So it's like you have a bee stuck in your nose or something, and you're just blowing that out. So if we take a nice deep inhale, and then we begin. Big inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So when you start this practice, you can maybe do about a round of 10. It might just be 5, and that might be fine. And you can work your way up to more and more breaths. We're going to practice this together. We're going to do about 15, but at any point along the way, if you want to stop and just take a breath and return back to your normal breaths, that's fine. If this feels like a little too much for you, then just fall into that 3-part breath that we practiced before, where you're filling the belly, the midsection, all the way up to the top, and then you're pouring the breath out from the top to the bottom. You can also just fall into that breath. We'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to do this Kapalabhati together through the nose, unless it feels a little better for you to do it through the mouth, but I'm going to lead it through the nose this time. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Eyes can close if that feels comfortable, or gazing inward. We'll take a nice deep inhale through the nose to start, and a nice long exhale through the mouth to start, just to clear everything, to relax shoulders and belly and jaw. Big inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Take a nice big inhale, and then we'll begin that Kapalabhati, short exhales through the nose. And begin. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth. Keeping eyes closed, just notice what you notice. And after the breath, you can stay here as long as you like, just enjoying the space you've created, the balance, the presence. You're open, ready. You can allow your eyes to open. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful. Just know that you can sit with this entire practice if you have time, or there's so many different parts of it you can pull out, something that felt really good for you and really will work for you on any given day. Sending you all lots of love. May the goodness and love in me and light in me see the love and lightness in you. Namaste.